Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand planet Ketu placement in the 8th house of your Vedic astrological birth chart and what are the kind of results that are associated with this placement of Ketu. Also, I'm going to cover up the special aspects of Ketu because Ketu is going to aspect 7, 5 and 9 places away. So there are going to be some karmas that are connected with your 12th house, your 2nd house of family and your 4th house of happiness as well. First of all, let me tell you, any planet that is posited in the 8th house, it shows there are going to be some heavy karmas that are connected with that planet. And it is much better to have 8th house empty in your horoscope rather than any planet sitting over there. So first of all, let's try to understand what is planet Ketu and what is the 8th house energy and how these two entities are going to react in your life. On one hand, if I talk about regarding planet Ketu, Ketu is came to known as one of the most mystical planets in Vedic astrology. Ketu is a planet which shows the discontentment or the non-satisfaction part of your life. So in whichever house this planet is posited, it means you are non-satisfied with that areas of your life. Also, Ketu is a karka of self-realization as well. And this kind of a self-realization usually occur at the age of 42. Self-realization in the sense, suppose you have done something wrong in your life, but right now you will not be able to understand the kind of decisions that you are making, the kind of choices that you are making in your life. But with the passage of time, in the later stages of your life, you tend to realize all that kind of things in your life. So that decision making, what are the impacts of that decisions are going to leave you in your life, that thing is also seen from Ketu. Also, Ketu is a headless entity. The upper portion, it is known as Rahu, and the below portion is Ketu. So Ketu don't have any kind of a thinking ability. Ketu don't know how to understand, how to think in certain directions. So it represents the lack of sound decision making as well. Apart from this, on the higher realm or on the higher side, this is a planet which is interconnected with spirituality as well. Spirituality not in the sense of leaving all the materialistic things behind and you are becoming a sadhu or a saint. Spirituality in the sense there is going to be some knowledge related to the higher self or the divine self. That knowledge is present inside you. What is the reason behind your birth? What is the purpose? Like you are born on this planet Earth. So that is the higher form which is represented by Ketu. Even all the sadhanas, meditation, yoga, spiritual knowledge, the knowledge of the occult sciences, astrology, numerology, everything is vitally interconnected with this Ketu. Apart from this, it is a malefic entity. So Ketu is also going to give you very weird desires inside your life. And this is the single most planet which is also going to give you lot of abilities inside you to do something on the research field. And specifically in the 8th house, that is the house of leaving a legacy behind, these individuals are having that level of inclination present inside them. And on the other hand, if I talk about regarding the 8th house of your Vedic astrological birth chart, this is known as the Dushtana houses. 8th house, it is the house of sudden transformation. Any kind of a transformations that you are going to experience in your life, whether in the positive way or in the negative way. So that kind of a transformations are vitally interconnected with the 8th house. 8th house, it is the house of your in-laws as well, the relationship aspect with your in-laws, any kind of a joint assets that you are going to create with your spouse or life partner, that thing is also seen from 8th house. Also, 8th house represents lot of secrecy, lot of secrets happenings, because 8th house, it is originally the energy of the sign of Scorpio, and that is the energy of Mars is posited over there. So it represents some kind of a lot of secrets that are going to be associated with this house. Even this is the house which is also going to give you lot of interest into the field of occult sciences, mysticism, astrology, numerology, everything. And 8th house is the house of your longevity as well, the sustenance part of your marriage. Even the longevity of your marriage is also seen from this particular 8th house. So first of all, when you put Ketu into the 8th house, the number one theme that is going to be associated with this Ketu always try its hard to do something good for the humanity purpose. After doing a lot of things for themselves, after earning a lot of money, after taking care regarding the kids, regarding family, regarding their career aspect, at some point in their life, this Ketu is going to give them the self-realization. Like you are only looking into the one aspect of your life and you need to start looking at the other aspects as well. And in most of the cases, I will tell you, the major events of your life is going to take place after the age of 42. It may be related to sudden change in your career. You are suddenly changing your career environment. Like you are doing a mundane job and then you are starting a business. Suppose till the age of 42 you are not married yet. So after the age of 42 you tend to involve into the marriage and the married life scenario. Anything big, in most of the astrological birth charts I have seen this thing. At the age of 42 there is going to be some major transformation that is associated with this placement of Ketu. Apart from this, initially during their childhood days, because Rahu is posited into their 2nd house, so that is the house of your family as well, Kutumbasthana. Here what is going to happen specifically during the early childhood days, the experiences are not going to be very good with this Ketu. And Rahu in the 2nd house, it is going to give very weird kind of a childhood days as well. The memories of the childhood days are going to be very weird. Because Rahu in the 2nd house shows there is going to be lot of hardships, lot of struggles that is associated with your family life as well. And that is not the hardships and struggles with your own family. That is the hardships and struggles that are going to entertain after your marriage as well. So after marriage, the relationship aspect with the in-laws are also going to be a very critical thing in your chart. It is much better for you if you are having Ketu in the 8th house is to never ever stay in the joint family kind of environment. Because if you are going to stay in the joint family, this is a severe affliction to your marriage. The relationship aspect between you and your in-laws, that thing is also going to give you a lot of criticalness in your personal life as well. And here it tends to disturb a mental peace as well. Apart from this, one more thing, never ever create any kind of a joint assets with your spouse or life partner if Ketu is in the 8th house. Any kind of a joint fixed deposits in the bank with your spouse or life partner, or most of the time husband and wife, they are going to purchase home in the joint name. So never ever do this thing if Ketu is posited in your 8th house. Otherwise, these kind of joint assets, they are not going to get flourish over the passage of time. And even if Ketu is in the 8th house, as I told you, this is a malefic entity, and 8th house, it is the sustenance part as well. The sustenance of your marriage and your married life. This Ketu have the ability to give severe affliction to the mind of your spouse or life partner. But for that, you must need to check the placement of the 8th house lord and look the planet that is in conjunction with Rahu and Ketu axis. Because as I previously told you in many videos, any planet that is in conjunction with Rahu and Ketu axis, that planet must have to deliver some karma, and you need to fulfill that karma in this present birth. If this Ketu is posited along with Venus, it means karma related to your wife or your love life or the relationship aspect. If it is with some other planet, with some Mars or some other like sun planet, sun represents your mother, your father. So karma related to your father as well. With moon, karma related to your mother. If it is posited along with Mars, I will tell you there is going to be some problems between you and your siblings in terms of specifically land, real estate and property related matters as well. Because I will tell you this is a very karmic axis. And one more thing that I would like to add on here, that is the health perspective of the native. See, 7th and 8th house, it represents your private parts as well. So if Ketu is going into the 8th house, specifically, you need to be very careful with your stomach as well. Try to develop the proper eating habits in your life. Otherwise, in the later stages of the life, this Ketu is going to give you very critical health related issues. And the kind of disease that this Ketu is going to give you in life, that is going to be a long lasting disease. And there is no cure for that thing. So it is vitally important for you. Anything, if you are facing with the indigestion of food, constipation, piles, some problems at the time of urine, and if these kind of problems are going to occur, I will tell you your Ketu is afflicted, and then you can immediately visit to some doctor or that kind of a thing. With the proper advice of the doctor, do any kind of a thing if Ketu is in the 8th house. Apart from this, if you look, Ketu is also aspecting with its 5th aspect into your 12th house. And 12th house, it is the house of the spirituality, that level of far-sightedness, intuition as well. Here Ketu is going to always help you to connect with that divine source of energy, and you are divinely protected in your life. Irrespective of the negative events that are going to happen in your life, this Ketu aspect on the 12th house represents some kind of a divine protection is present in your life. Suppose at some point in your life, you are feeling very down in your life. You don't have any money, no family, no friend, nothing. So you are at very zero level in your life. And this Ketu have the ability to bring you down to that zero level, because that is the karma of the Ketu in the 8th house. And with its 5th aspect onto your 12th house, I will tell you, these individuals, they are having very strong human imagination present inside them. The level of intuitiveness that is present inside these individuals, that are going to be very high. Also, this Ketu is also going to help you in building a strong intuitive abilities, in building that kind of a strong intuition inside you, and that is very good for the spiritual side of your life. But the negative part with this Ketu is the expenditure part. These individuals, they don't know where to spend money. Ketu is a headless entity, so Ketu have no understanding. So that kind of a rational decision making towards the spending part is also associated with their life. At the time, suppose they are prospering in their life, they are earning a lot of money, so they keep on spending. And that kind of a spendings are also associated with this Ketu. Apart from this, Rahu is into your 2nd house, so Ketu is also aspecting Rahu. It is going to create that tug of war kind of a situation between 2nd and 8th house. At some point, these individuals, they need to choose between their own family or the family of their spouse or life partner. Also, Rahu in the 2nd house, hunger for wealth, obsessions towards earning money is going to be seen over there. But Ketu in the 8th house, that Ketu is always guiding them towards the spirituality. Like you need to detach yourself from the materialistic side and come and go towards the spiritual aspect of the life. And that is very tug of war kind of a situation. I will tell you, the 2nd house lord, 8th house lord, and planets that are in conjunction with Rahu-Ketu axis, they are also going to play a vitally important role in order to determine the exact or the accurate results. And lastly, Ketu is aspecting your 4th house, and that 4th house is the house of your happiness as well. I will tell you, the only way you will find happiness with this Ketu aspect is if you are having some definite chief objective in your life. If you are having some worthy aim present inside your life, it may be related to selfless service. Like, okay, now rest of the life, I will devote myself towards doing selfless service towards the humanity. Or maybe connection with the non-profitable side, non-profit organizations. Like the organizations where for the animal welfare, for the human beings welfare, orphanage, so that kind of a things. Because these individuals, they having that kind of a mindset as well. Like we need to help other individuals as well. Whatever things I have received from this complete universe, so that is my time. So I must need to give that thing back towards the humanity as well. And that is where this Ketu, as I told you, always like inside their head, inside their mind as well, inside their heart, these individuals, they are very pure-hearted kind of a souls. They keep on thinking towards the other individual's perspective. How can I help this nation? How can I help this society, and that kind of a thing. And in order to serve towards that humanity, these individuals, they neglect their own happiness. That is where I told you, detachment from the happiness is also seen in their life. They are non-satisfied with maximum areas, maximum portions of their life, with their marriage, career, family, money, wealth, savings, everything. They are not satisfied. But they always try their best. How can I bring that satisfaction in the lives of other individuals? And in that way, they are going to make their life more miserable, because they are not concentrating upon themselves. Concentration is going to be upon the other aspects of the life or upon the other individuals. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like this analysis. If you have any queries, any consultations regarding this Ketu placement, do contact me at my mail ID. If you require any marriage, career or any other spiritual consultation, do let me know. I'm going to respond you back as soon as possible. Even one remedy that I would like to suggest on here, if Ketu is posited in your 8th house, I will tell you, please chant Vishnu Sahasranam on daily basis if Ketu is in the 8th house. And I will tell you, every day when you wake up early in the morning, chant Vishnu Sahasranam. And drink more and more water as well, so that it will help you to strengthen your emotions. There are 2 remedies you need to vitally do on the daily basis. That is going to be very helpful for you. And even you can please subscribe my channel below as well, and make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. So till then, for consultations, do let me know. And thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope you find some deep insights regarding this Ketu placement. So till then, please take care of yourself and take care of your family members as well. And I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.